So here I am again, week 2, day 5. So this brings me to the close of my second week in Vin's journey to fitness, and yeah, it's been great. And today is Friday. If you've watched my video from last Friday, you'll see that today is the day that I upped the route, I upped the game. So I give myself 4 days on one route, my body gets used to it, and then come Friday I'm going to extend that route and push myself a little bit further and a little bit harder. So that's exactly what we're going to do today. Now, on the note of pushing a little bit further and a little bit harder, something that I find is very, very interesting, and it might just be interesting to me, it doesn't necessarily have to be interesting to anybody else. And you know what, I actually, as an aside, is really interesting. See that lady's just gone by there, and this car. You know, I don't do this walking down the street with my phone in my hand on a selfie stick shooting videos, right? So I've never done this. I've shot videos for work, I've shot photos, I've shot videos of when we're out, you know, away on holidays, scenery and whatnot. But this is all part of me pushing myself a little bit further as well, because when somebody's walking up towards you, the natural instinct is, oh man, what are they going to think of me, right? Or when they're starting and you're looking around and trying to be around, it's going to see me on my video, right? And then you just kind of push through that and go, do you know what, man, fuck it, nobody really cares. They're out doing their thing, they're going to work, they have other stuff going on in their lives, and you actually don't really matter, okay? So, you know, my purpose, goal, objective and intention with these videos is, one, as a keep myself accountable. I'm going to show up every day, Monday to Friday. I'm going to give you a new video. The second part is I want to share my message, and that's what I'm going to do. But I'm going to share my journey of pushing myself a little bit further, going from being lazy and fat in bed to making an effort day by day, push myself a little bit further, and you can join me on the transformation. Now, the last couple of days I've spoken about the cash flow quadrant, and I want to go back to the cash flow quadrant and sort of talk about the left hand side of it again for a little moment. Because what's interesting about this little walking process every morning is, excuse me, my chest is nearly better, but it's still still not perfect. But you know, I was talking to a friend, excuse me, the other day, and we're chatting. They said, how are you? Are you feeling, is your chest any better? And I said, oh no, it's still at me. And they said, oh, when are you going to go back walking? So what do you mean, when am I going to go back walking? I presume you're not walking because it was raining and you've got a chest thing going on. I said, of course I was walking. I've a waterproof jacket, I've a hat and I've a hood. So why can't I walk? There's no such thing as bad weather, it's bad clothing. Anyway, I digress. So one of the things you get to do as you're walking around early in the morning is observe. And what I'm about to say is not meant to insult or be rude or demeaning to anybody, but it's just an observation, and it's relevant to the cash flow quadrant. As I'm walking my route, same route every morning, because it has to be measurable. Whatever you're doing has to be measurable. No point in going random routes, it has to be measurable. So I know this route, I'm going to have to go up the same hills, get out of breath, do whatever it is. I'm tracking my steps, tracking my distance, all that good stuff. So I'm seeing these same people at the same bus stop every day, or the same people cycling past me, or the same people driving past me that stop at traffic lights and whatnot. And it occurs to me that the vast majority of these people, they are on the left hand side of the cash flow quadrant. They're employees or they're self-employed heading to work, and there is nothing wrong with being there. However, the question I've started to ask myself is, these people will most likely be there in a year's time, in 2 years' time, or if they've moved on job, they'll be going to a slightly different destination. But all this they're doing is pushing somebody else's bank balance, i.e. their business, up. These companies people are working for, they're laying off people, yet their profits are huge. So as a person on the left hand side of the cash flow quadrant. As an employee, what are you actually doing? You're not bringing yourself forward. You might be doing a college degree, but who's that college degree going to ultimately serve? Most likely get your promotion in the job, get you a couple of percent, but it's really just to serve the job. It's not serving you. It's not going to create a whole new life for you. In my business, what we're doing is we're constantly pushing things forward, and this is important. At the moment we're getting ready to launch, it's very exciting, launch a whole new system for our business. Today will actually see us launch the sort of beta version before we present it to our team, and we're pushing the boundaries of our aspect of the business we do, because we're giving our team members a series of tools that are going to change their lives. But each of our team members are independent. Each of our team members are working for themselves, but we work together as a community. We support each other as a community, and each team member is responsible for their own success. However, what we do and what I do is my background is systems and technology. I'll talk about the background another day. But this process we've gone through, and we're coming out the other side, is 6 or 8 months of work that is now going to come to fruition. That's going to help us scale our business and grow it on a global level, expand our teams across all continents in the world. And when we do, we change people's lives. Because the business I'm in is transformative. It's changed my life, it's changed many other people's lives, and it has the power to change your life. You don't have to be the person at that bus stop every morning, in the car, going to work, going in, worried about your job, having to ask for annual leave, worried about a sick day, your kid gets sick and can't go to school. All of a sudden you have to take a day off, your boss is pissed off, you've got deadlines, you've got this, that and the other. All of that crap, you don't need it. This is not for everybody though. This is not for everybody. Some people like to be in their comfort zone. They like to stay where they are. They like the fact that they've got that reliable income coming in. They like the fact that everything is taken care of. They don't have to worry. They can budget. They have enough to get by. They don't have to look at any excess. They can save up if they want something nice. But man, is that living or is it existing? I want to live, you know. I want the life that allows me to travel when I want, to stay as long as I want, wherever I want, with whomever I want. That's pretty much what I have at the moment, you know. I can do that. I'm not answerable to anybody, I'm answerable to myself. And this is why this walk is equally as important. This is where I'm answerable to myself. I got to get up and I got to push myself further and further every week. Doing the same thing week in, week out makes no change. I want to go from being overweight and unfit to slimmer and fitter. I didn't say super slim and I didn't say super fit. I want to be slimmer and fitter. So carry less weight and be a little stronger. And I'm doing that in a set of achievable goals. Every week I'm going to push myself further. And as I push myself further, my fitness will go up, my strength will go up, my breathing will get better. I will lose some weight, maybe I'll look some better, or look some better, I will look better. Possibly have to buy some new clothes, which my wife generally gets with my clothes. But she's better taste than I do, so that's actually quite good. Now here we go, this is where the exact spot where I extend my walk by another couple of kilometres. Well, I think it'll be another couple of kilometres. The pedometer will tell me when I get home. Look guys, I'm going to cut this video now. All I'm trying to say is if you want to stay on the hamster wheel, keep doing what you're doing. If you want to have a different life for you and your family, more financial freedom, more time freedom, find something that is going to bring you there. Find something that has been proven to work. The business I'm in, it's been around for 50 years. It's made people millionaires. It's incredible. It's an incredible business, incredible opportunity, incredible people, incredible community. And it's something I'm proud of. And something that, because within our part of the community, we're pushing things forward. I know I'm really contributing towards that, and I'm very proud of that. And I know the difference it'll make in our team's lives. Look, you can see the sun is now starting to come up behind me. Okay guys, gonna navigate this hill and get out of breath, and have a great weekend, and I'll see you next Monday.